I'm burning! What just... How did I do that? Hey, Captain! I think it's time we talked about a promotion.
We don't have time for this, Vulcan. We need to move out before the rest of them get here.
The passes are probably crawling with them already.
There's a passage to the other side of the mountain. It will lead us to the swamp.
The swamp? That sounds fun. Hey, did anybody see what I just did to that huge fucking monster? I mean, seriously, I fried that thing. I saved our asses and you're all just, hey, what's for lunch?
I said shut it, Vulcan.
Thou didst flee.
What the...
Thou didst hold the power to face the necromancers, yet thou didst flee.
I had no choice.
No choice! Hast thou even thought of choosing? Thou art fled like a thief, and hast left me, a shadow of myself, trapped here in this dark prison.
I did not create this situation. I am not even sure I understand what has happened.
The hour for questions is past. Thou must act. It is I who will suffer for thy cowardice. I who will pay for thine fault. I who will face extinction. And if I must die, if the flame is extinguished, our world will die as well.
I will not let the flame die. I am in a war against these necromancers. And at last, I have the power to fight them.
What dost thou hope to accomplish in this ridiculous human shell? As it is now, it is useless to us. The flame is not a toy for mewling infants. It exists to reign. Its power must not be stolen from thee. We must reconquer the world heart as swiftly as we may.
Hey, Vulcan, enough of your daydreaming. Move your ass, huh?
Buffalo?
Vulcan, you hear me? Pull your finger out.
Huh? Yeah, I hear you. My head feels like a bomb went off in it.
Well, shake it off. We're still not at the end of this stinking swamp, and I'm not gonna carry you all the way to the village.
By the way, how come Hawk isn't the one here with me? He's the lead scout. I always go with him.
Hawk is covering the back of the line. So this time, I'm the one who goes with you. You'll get over it.
Why do I get the feeling I'm under surveillance?
You think nobody noticed your little stunt at the temple? Damn right we're watching you. Now shut your trap and keep an eye on our perimeter, while I keep an eye on you.
And while the captain has a nice chat about me with the Red Scribes.
It'll be a lot easier to talk to those two-faced snakes without you hanging around. Don't worry about it. He'll tell you what you need to know. And if he doesn't tell you, then I will.
Thanks, Sarge.
Let's get moving before everybody catches up.
You lot are about as discreet as a herd of hunchbacks.
I thought that elves were supposed to have superior eyesight. Do we look like stiffs to you, dickhead?
Not yet. But with an arrow sticking out of your throat, I'm certain that even a chatterbox like you could do a passable impression.
And you'd be the next one down.
Possibly. Perhaps I should aim for the largest target first.
Not if you want to keep both your balls.
What have we here? Buffalo in person. Well, that's a good sign.
What's going on here? Who's the scrag with the pointy ears?
Thanks for noticing. I try to keep them sharp. I am called Relmar, and I gather the red-faced fat belly with the filthy beard is none other than the famous Elric, leader of the Freeborn Blades.
They call me the Captain.
All the Freeborn Blades call you Captain Elric. I have no doubt that they do. As for me, I've never had much interest in titles or in military protocol. I judge people by their deeds.
And what are you doing down in the swamps, besides threatening honest mercenaries?
Looking for you. Well, I began by searching for the Reds. Prince Arundel is wounded.
This is not my first walk in the wilds, arsewipe. As you
Captain, those creatures I told you about this morning again.
Ah. Well, those are called chrysalids.
Well, we'll give them a welcome.
Actually, in spite of themselves, these creatures do if we allow them to gather here and then massacre them, I fear we'll be moving their territory a bit. I suggest we send 1 or 2 men back. This will keep them separated and occupied while the rest...
Sounds like a plan to me.
I want to go too. The animals and plants.
Sybil, that is out of the question. Have you lost your mind? It's too dangerous.
Come on, let her off the leash. It'll be good for her. I promise I'll bring her back in one piece.
Vulcan, rule number 2.
We'll see you at the village.
Sybil!
See you later.
They're all around us. What a fascinating creature. I have to make some notes on it. This swamp is teeming with life. I can't wait to discover all the species that live here. There is so much to be learned. I thought that nature had taken over again here in the swamp, but I sense there is something else. I don't think this is the right direction. I still haven't thanked you for everything you did at the temple.
Well, same here. I think. What did you just do to me anyway? Where does this power come from?
Your captain asked my father the same questions. I had no idea what happened, I swear. But we're going to do everything we can to find out. It's amazing we have no record of these animals.
Hey, this guy's fucking fearless. Let's help him out before it goes bad for him.
Despite his determination, the knight was in an awkward position. He thanks the mercenary for having assisted him in his task. If he can trust the rumors that he hears around the village, he has before him the one called Vulcan. He has the pleasure of welcoming the mercenary to the village.
And you are...
The knight is called Ranval, last survivor of the Order of the Ember Knights, and now protector of Valvenor, this village. The new arrival is most welcome, but the steward is waiting in the old village inn. This is Valvenor. It is not a beautiful place, but for the time being, it seems to be unknown to the Deadwalker army. This village has known better days. Before the war, it was popular among the rich hunters who came to enjoy the ample game in the swamps. Today, the only visitors are refugees, who are sadly too numerous for the scant resources of the village. A small healing house provides comfort and succor to the injured. The Knight is quite fond of Mirana, the healer who runs the place. Does the mercenaries see the building opposite? It was once an inn, but it is now the residence of the steward, the man now in charge of the village.
This is a very large inn, considering the size of the village. There must have been many visitors before the war.
With any luck, we might get to sleep in a real bed tonight. How come you talk that way? Always in the third...
The way people speak is the Knight's people are...
Where can I find the...
As the Knight said, the steward...
What does the steward want with me?
The captain has offered the services...
Shit. What can you tell me about this...
This village is a modest one.
I already figured it was...
Let the refuge... The swamp, when the Knight...
I'm going.
My respects, General, sir.
Name, rank, and mission, soldier, and make it fast.
Private Bumpkin, General, sir. Assigned to the northwest gate to prevent any intrusion, intradition.
Private Bumpkin? Are you fucking with...
No, General, sir. That is the name Boss Guard Mason gave me because...
I see. I want you to give me... What do you think of the
General, sir.
You won't get...
Okay, he insults us all.
Drinking like a chain.
Gods. Thanks for the info. What do you think about... all the...
And some...
I see... You Let's change the... See you later.
It's on account of that Nigella, ain't it? I take one look at her.
You okay?
Here we go. Another one of these hick
Call me a hick one more time, and I'll be using your face as an anvil.
Let's all remain calm, shall we? So,
I need more info about...
and you have decided that I have a sympathetic face.
What can you...
Oh.
What can...
Oh.
It's not... Do you know the woman who runs...
Oh, but of course.
And the red...
The more...
When it... Let's talk... Show me what you have.
Gold. So...
Swamp is our best defense. Happily, the wildlife are just as keen on attacking the Deadwalkers as they are the villagers. But the situation here in Valvanor grows worse daily. And each new wave of refugees increases the risk of drawing unwanted attention to this jungle.
No Ice Lord scouts who find this village will ever escape to tell the tale. Of that, I can assure you. Also, my men are reinforcing your defenses. Forgive me for saying, but you have some serious weak points. Especially the defenses around that refugee camp of yours.
The arrival of the Freeborn Blades and the Red Scribes has greatly improved our chances of survival, Captain. Believe me when I say that we are most grateful to have you with us. Needless to say, your men and the Red Scribes are welcome and free to go where they will. But as for any other newcomers, our gates are closed. You must understand that our food stores are as limited as our abilities to defend our village. Until you arrived, we had but one person who was even and there is this beast story. Something hidden in these swamps is causing these disappearances, but large groups entail moving chrysalids that are... If I were to listen to everyone, I would...
Enough! You must aid me to do this. I am not able to do that. Your endless wailings are unbearable.
In the name of... Vulcan?
But by the gods, man, what is...
This world is condemned. The cold hath invaded its ground, its souls, and its heart. Yet here you stand, waving your limbs like fish taken from the water. Miserably shuffling about to conserve the illusion of warmth and life, and not feel the passing of your last breath. While I must endure your wailings and lamentations.
Vulcan, stop this nonsense immediately.
It is not she who speaks.
All doth fall to ruin about you, yet you still bewail your loose bowels and vomitings. You cannot vanquish your dead walkers, no more than you can vanquish their necromancer masters. They draw their power from the very heart of the world. They drink it, they suckle it dry. Your only chance to cleanse what your own hath corrupted is to go to the world heart and liberate it from its servitude.
The World Heart is a myth, a forgotten fairy tale, no more real than dragons or dwarves.
A myth? Continue hiding behind thy puny barricades, and thou wilt soon join thy myths and fairy tales.
Cease your pretense. I know you have returned to consciousness.
What the hell happened? I was just listening to the steward blabbing away with the captain, and then...
And then you lost control.
I don't know. It's like something in my head zapped me so it could use my mouth.
This is not the first time you have...
No. It's been there since the
Interesting. And it is clearly a...
No kidding. I've got a demon in my head.
Something of the kind.
Don't make me laugh.
That has nothing to do with it. Do you...
What? Just because I said some weird shit?
Obviously you haven't understood. There is not enough space inside you for two souls. That demon wants your body.
Ha! Thou thinkest I crave the body of a mortal? I am a prisoner here.
It will not hesitate to lie to you, to tell you that which you wish to hear.
I never asked for this cage. I never asked to be forced to hear thy every thought.
It speaks to you. Do not listen to it.
Hey, take it easy. One at a time, huh? I'm gonna go take a walk.
Miss Vulcan.
The captain wants me to help your village. You got a job I can...
With our shortages of food and... Sadly...
Maybe also... So what's the problem?
Quite simply, Mirana cannot... She thinks she's fooling me. I believe they wish to continue handing...
So?
Why, I never suggested, but I have asked nothing.
Your sentries. How can I put this? At first I thought they were... If you're stupid and incompetent...
You're beginning to worry me.
Are you kidding me?
Personally, I'm not capable of judging the aptitude of our sen... Doubtless, you should share your observations with Mason.
Wouldn't be the first I've... I need the reports about this.
I fear I am unable to be of help. All I know is that several villages have vanished. These swamps are crawling with dangers. There is nothing to suggest anything out of the ordinary. The refugees are always inventing horror stories in an attempt.
It might be worth checking out.
That is so. Now that we...
I've got a few questions I'd like to ask about...
I imagine.
How c... What? What? Who? They... We'll talk again.
Yeah, who are you? One of them fucking mercenaries?
Fucking mercenary, yeah. Sound...
You know what I call your lot?
Maybe...
Do I have to?
Would you...
Oh, that's all.
Get to the point before I say it.
Well, for a start, you could... What a coincidence. Right.
Your men can't afford to keep their...
My goodness, let's see.
Take it easy there, Doc.
Haven't you anything better?
Hang on a sec. The tools are fine, but...
We're for...
I...
couldn't have done better. I reckon the lesson is gonna leave a few marks this time. Have you got time to go again?
Why not?
Even so, they are making progress. Are you up for giving...
One last...
Nice job. Of course, they'll hate you.
My pleasure.